YouTube, we're here with a new deck, and this is the Eevee deck. Now, if you haven't seen this deck before, this deck has gotten a top 100, it's top many tournaments, and this is basically a mix of all the different Eevee evolutions together to make one harmonious deck of Eevees together. So let's talk about it. So first of all, the first thing you may not see is Psychic or Plant Energy. You're going to say, well, how are you attacking with Slyveon and Leafeon? Well, the answer is, with Slyveon, you're never attacking with it. With Leafeon, you are, but you're going to say, well, how you attack with it? Well, it's very simple. Leafeon EX will generate that plant energy for you. So even though it requires one plant energy, and so does your other Leafeon, your basic, Leafeon EX will, if this is in the active spot once during your turn, you can put a plant energy from your energy zone onto any of your plant Pokemon. So that plant Pokemon could be on the bench, it could be in the active, whatever you wanted to do. You used to run this with like Celebi all the time, but you know, Celebi is 1974, so nobody's playing Celebi anymore. But yeah, so you basically use Leafeon EX, and this will generate energy for you. So it's an energy ramper for the whole archetype. What's also great is this has a 1 retreat cost, so not expensive to retreat this out at all. Excuse me. So, with Fire Energy, we are also playing Flareon, but let's talk about Leafeon as a standard. So Leafeon EX has a 2 attack, well, not 2. It takes 3 for 70, but given that you get a free energy ramp in the active spot, it might as well be 2. So it knows 3 for 70, but it's really 2 for 70 if you ramp it up in the active spot. Now next we have Standard Leafeon, Stage 1. It hits 2 for 90, so this is very good. During the next turn, this Pokemon can attack. That's not really a big deal. The reason why is this is your Oricorio out. So you won't lose automatically to Oricorio. Because this hits 2 for 90, this can one-shot Oricorio with a cape. So even if they have a giant cape, this will one-shot Oricorio with a cape, which is really, really nice. Now, next, we have Flareon EX. So this is a Stage 1. It evolves from Eevee, as all of them do. And Flareon has the ability of Combust. Once during your turn, you can attach a fire energy from your discard out to this Pokemon. And if you do 20 damage to this Pokemon. It's very easy through retreating, through your Pokemon being destroyed. You will get fire energy in your discard pile, super duper easy in this deck. And your main energy source is fire, so you're just going to be discarding fire energy left and right. And then you're going to get your Flareon EX online, and this will deal 130 damage. Keep in mind, it will deal 150 to a Buzzwole, and Buzzwole is very relevant in this meta. So they have Buzzwole EX. You can one-shot that. If you have the red, which we will talk about, you can one-shot Buzzwole EX through a cape, a leaf cape. So keep that in mind, because Buzzwole EX will go up to 170, but you will deal 170 as well, so you can one-shot it through a cape, a leaf cape, so that's very, very important, which is why you don't need Guzma in that situation. So Flareon EX, very, very good. Can get energy on that very, very fast. And you're going to say, well, how are we going to heal this? It's kind of like Giratina, right? How you know, can ramp up, but you have to take hits to the health bar. Well, I'm going to teach you how. The only downside to Flareon right now is Greninja, and this does have weakness to water, and Greninja is very popular right now, so that's something you have to be careful of, and it does have a 2 retreat cost. And last but not least of the evolutions is Sylveon EX. This has the ability of Happy Ribbon, so basically you evolve this from Eevee, and you draw 2 cards. You might have seen this card in some of my previous videos, but Sylveon is definitely really, really good. It's the best card in this set. I've used it in a ton of different decks, and getting a draw 2 is just an amazing ability. Basically, Professor's research on legs. You're never attacking with it, but just to know it's a free draw 2 is absolutely amazing. Then we have 2 different Eevees. We have 2 of the Collect variant. Collect is very good. If you go second, you just draw a card. That's fantastic. Then we have EVX with the ability of Eevee Evolve, which all you need to know is that you can play 2 different Eevees in the deck because they're both EX and they're both basic. So you're allowed to essentially play 4 evolutions of Eevee. And the ability of just being able to evolve into any form of Eevee is really special. It does have an attack, 1 for 30, which is okay. You just don't want this thing getting knocked out under any circumstance, because then you're giving your opponent 2 free points. So we're playing 2 Eevees. On top of that, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Eevee Bag. So Eevee Bag is an item, and it has 2 effects. You can use either one. The first effect is a Giovanni. Any attack used by an Eevee or evolution gives 10 extra damage, so it's Giovanni. But you can activate multiple of these in the same turn. And then the second ability is heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon that evolves from Eevee. So again, this is each of them. So if you have 2 of them on the bench, they will both heal up. 1 in the bench, 1 in the active. Depending on how many you have, you can heal all of them up at once. 1 giant cape to get us to the 160 threshold. Very important in this meta. 2 research, 1 Cyrus, 1 Mars, and 1 red. Red is nice for EX Pokemon, especially like I said with the red. You can one-shot Buzzwole with a cape. You can one-shot a Giratina without a cape, so that's something very important with a red on a Flareon. So running 1 red could be very substantial in this deck, very beneficial. If they don't see it coming and they're looking just for the Eevee bag. So yes, with that being said, there's part of me that regrets not putting this in the active, but you don't know if they're going to put Giratina there or Froakie, and you don't want to be immediately vulnerable to Cyrus, although we will be soon. If we were going second, I'd be more apt to put this in the active, but because we're going first, I really didn't want to. Because I think there's a substantial amount of ways this could go wrong if we do that. Okay. No need to evolve, just, no, I guess we could. I don't want to lose my hand. Let's research first. Do have the Flareon. Nothing really attach or detach from. I'm gonna have to get that on anyway. I think we'll throw down the second Eevee. We'll probably evolve the Flareon on the bench right now. And then we will attack. We can generate next turn and attack with Leafeon, but there's no need to do it now. And then we can one-shot... Well, we can't one-shot Giratina. I could evolve the Flareon in the active, but then we won't be able to attack next turn because we won't have any discarded energy. So we could evolve the Giratina in the active and then take out the Giratina potentially with the Flareon, I think is the play. Okay. Do have the bag. Alright, so now we can evolve the Leafeon. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Could red now, but is there a point? If we red now, he goes down to what? 60? Doesn't really change the complexity of things. Does get rid of some cards out of our hand, but I don't think it's really something that I'm really worried about at the moment. We could also red and Eevee bag, but that's 100 and doesn't really change anything. Just want to attack more or less with the Leafeon. Yeah, I think it's the way. I might run 2 capes in this deck, because then we could dodge red pretty consistently. But red's not the most common thing in the meta. It's only really common in this deck. Not really common in anything else. Cape could be good for the mirror, though. Okay. Alright, he couldn't attack with it anyway. Now we just kill it. I don't even have to take the Leafeon out. We could just Eevee bag it up. Or we could red. We'll red now. Could evolve. Does it pay? Get another one online. Probably pays to get this one more online than anything else. Yeah. Just in case he runs some like random Oricorio in here, it's probably better we do that. For maximum rainbowish. Now, normally don't do that. Because it's probably better we save for a Sylveon. But kind of whatever here, he's dead anyway. Now, because we save the Eevee bag, we can kill one Greninja next turn with a cape. We use combustion. Oh, Lord. Oh, we're back to Ditto. Oh, we're running this. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're playing all the shutman things. Another Eevee. I could choose to build up Flareon. But the thing is, it doesn't really pay. We just evolve this Eevee in the back. And then we just go in with Eevee here. He can imitate collect, but I really don't care. Just kind of want to draw. Okay, there's Leafeon. So if he does it, if he imitates the draw, we can one-shot it next turn with Leafeon EX. Okay, so he does have the Espeon. Now this could get scary because we do attach a lot of energy, so we have to be aware. Okay, so he does have the Banette, so we won't be able to attack next turn. Because we can't attach the active. Which is really annoying. And that does include abilities. I might have to retreat this Eevee. Unless... Oh, because then I have to build in the active. So I'd have to build on the benched one. Yeah, because I have to build in an active. And I don't want an unactive, unhealthy one coming in here. So I might... What I want to do is I probably want to retreat this out. Evolve this in the active and build the one on the bench. Oh, good. So I might have to build up this one on the bench to kill the net. And kind of play around it. And then Flareon. And then we can Eevee bag here. Do I keep the active? Yeah, I'll keep this. And we'll pass. Okay. The problem, though, the only issue that arises here is that we have no way to retreat out the active Banette to get out of Banette. That's kind of the problem. So we're just kind of left in this void. I don't want to attach any more energy. It's going to be a downside at this point. This is where Sabrina would be really good, but we don't run Sabrina. But again, Banette's not really the most comfortable thing, I mean, the most common thing, so... Alright, so we just gotta let him take out the Leafeon if he wants to. Alright. Honestly, now the more I think about it, maybe I should have put in the Leafeon and just gotten rid of an energy so that way it's less and less. So Espeon will deal 20 times 6, which is 120. So Espeon could hit Flareon for 120. Everything else is kind of a coin flip at this point. Oh, we're coin flipping. Oh, actually, no. We discard 2 energy. That's actually really good for us. I forgot that. We discard 2 energy to attack with the Flareon. So that's actually quite good for us. That's actually a good thing. So Espeon will take less now. So now it'll deal 80. Yeah, Espeon only deals 80 now. Ooh, if I could top deck an Eevee bag, that would be big here. Okay, so 90 now. I'm pretty sure he has a Cyrus at this point. He has the second Espeon. Can retreat this out, but you're a little too late. Maybe you're not too late. Maybe you're not. There is a shot you're not. There is a shot you're not too late. There is a shot. Geo. So that's 70. He needs like 2 Eevee bags. Okay. But even then, that would be the 3rd point for him, so. Okay. Now I think we Mars here. Try to get rid of his Cyrus. The problem is, how do we deal with that other Espeon? I don't have another Eevee evolution in hand. I'd have to tank a hit, but I mean, Flareon, no, that won't have enough. I guess next turn I could attach. Right, he brings in the Tapu Lele. Oh, that just kills us. That's annoying. Yep, nothing we can do. He topped at the research. Alright, stuck with Giratina in the active, which is very bad for him. Oh, he's playing Dragonite with Giratina? I don't know if I agree with this, but... Alright, we're gonna vomit a lot of Eevees down, so we can research here pretty safely. Let's probably vomit everything down at this point. Just so we don't get Mars. Go, bite! Alright, so if we can draw into... Oh! Oh, it's this Dragonite. Okay. The Giratina is just gonna be there getting whacked. This is kind of scary, though. This is kind of a bad matchup for us. Kind of terrifying, honestly. We see the Mars, but I kind of want to draw to all my evolutions as fast as possible because Dragonite, we're all weak here. So it's very easy for him to just go in with a one-shot. Now, unfortunately, we can't. There's no way for us to actively kill this turn. Next turn, we can. But this turn, we cannot. I think I'll evolve one of these. And we'll wait. Yeah, that Giratina is dead. Even if he has a cape, we could just red and one-shot it. So even if he capes it up to try to keep the Giratina alive, he could theoretically retreat it out, but then he would have to put an energy on it and slow down the Dragonite, which if he really wants to tank hits on Dragonite, I'm okay with that. That's more the threat than Giratina is at this point. So now we can go in with Flareon. I'm hoping that we see Slyveon or some other Eevee evolutions here. More than anything else. Okay. Woo! That was scary, because we all have low HP on the bench, so Dragonite can get very scary quick. It's very easy for him with 200 damage to just solely 2-hit 2 on the bench and then kill us all. That's why I kind of want. That's why in that situation, I was really hoping we'd see evolutions. That way we don't die to Dragonite that quick. But him getting stuck with Giratina in the active kind of really limited him there. I'm gonna try to get one interactive game for you guys, rather than everyone just passing. Okay, this is fine. We just pass here. You definitely really want to go second with this deck because the faster you can get Leafeon online to attack for 70 damage, it's going to be more effective for you. Okay, so he is playing Primarina with the Puke-a-Mook. He is playing the Puke. The bleh. Just draw candy, bro. Just draw the candy, bro. We don't have to evolve this turn. Well, no, we might have to. If he puts it on Puplio, then we have to evolve. Because otherwise he can one-shot us with Primarina. So we kind of have to evolve. Otherwise we're just asking to die. Even if we cape, we get one shot. Oh, this hand's kind of dick. He did throw down 2 Puke. He's playing around the Mars. I could go Slyveon. Is that greedy, though? Probably, because if I go Slyveon in the active, then... Yeah, I don't think going Sylveon's correct here. Well, no, because that... No, because that means I can't attack next turn. Honestly, I don't mind if he Marses this hand, honestly. He is smart, keeping his hand size down. Unfortunate, Leafeon is just outside of that range to one-shot. Okay, does red guard. Like I said, I don't mind him red guarding here. We are kind of like bricked up. So I kind of need to see more Eevees, so I kind of baited him the red card us there. So he did it. That's what I wanted. Now I do need an Eevee bag here, ideally. Because if he does have the evolution, he's going to be able to one-shot Leafeon. Okay, so we do have the Eevee bag. Very good. And we will use it. And we will heal. So now we cannot get one shot by Primarina. Now I'm gonna put... Yeah, just in case I draw into an evolution. Now, we do have to attach the active because I don't have an evolution on the bench that's plant. So we will go for 70 here. And we can't get one shot by Primarina EX now. Nope. Yeah, well, Primarina EX, yeah. Because Primarina EX can hit 3 for 100 and heal it by 20. There it is. Oh, I understand it now. We have both new stage 2s. I understand. I am one with the understanding. I understand it now. Alright. Alright, we do have the Flareon. Unfortunately, Flareon cannot attack right now. As much as I don't want to do this, I think I have to sacrifice it. We only deal 80 with an Eevee bag at this point. So we're not going to be really killing anything. Oh, well. Actually, no. We could, well, actually, wait. No, if I retreat, we can. Yeah, we should be able to do this. Well, we'll Forest Breath first. It's a free energy. Doesn't really make sense not to do it. And now we can get this. We can go after the Primarina. Does it pay to keep Eevee bag? 140. I mean, he's not one-shotting us anyway. Yeah, we'll just attack. Bye-bye! Alright. Okay, so this greatly slows it. This slows him down a ton here. I thought I was about to understand, but we're gonna make him we're gonna make him be the understood, not the understanding. He's about to understand it. Ah, he has the how too. Oh, so he does have everything. Now we do take weakness, which is really annoying. So Flareon is done next turn, no matter how much I heal this thing up. So we're just gonna have to rely on Leafeon to kill. I think that's kind of the way we have to do this. That's kind of the way this cookie is gonna crumble. Now, if he top decks the Irida, he can win. But he has to top deck the Irida. If you top deck the Irida and you have everything, then I understand it. Both stage 2 evolutions, the Irida, the how, then I understand. Then don't worry. Then don't worry, the understand will be understood. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. As I would say, the understanding will be understood. Alright, I don't understand it. Alright, good. I don't have to understand. Alright, perfect. He drew very, very good. Very, very good. Okay, I don't have to understand. There's no need to understand the understood to be the understood. All right. So yeah, we went 3-1 this video. This deck is good. It's definitely good. But yeah, we will be doing Master Ball Gaming or doing a second account grind, one or the other on Friday. I plan to do both this month, whatever it is. So yeah, expect the next stream tomorrow night or Friday. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. Bye, YouTube.